What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Some Tuesday training for you today, something to think about. I got this question up in the title here the other day from a client. And so we had this conversation, and I thought it could resonate with some of you and really serve you this week, especially as we go into a place where we're not really connected to a lot of people right now. We're not really like face to face with a lot of people. So there's this loneliness feeling already, on top of the fact that if you're watching this, you're likely a business owner. So there's something to think about here, or you're the flagship of your home, right? Like you're running your household, and that's also as much a job as anything. So it can be extremely lonely being a business owner, right? Because you're in a leadership role. You wear a lot of hats, but you're also in a position where nobody really can relate. You don't have many people to relate to. And maybe you can resonate with this. Like when I first started, it was really hard for me to be able to talk to anyone about this stuff. And I felt like I was the only one that was experiencing it because not many people were in my position. I didn't know many business owners at the time. And even if I did, they weren't really near me. I didn't really see them on a regular basis. I had not set up for myself a support squad of business owners like I have now. That's for sure. And mastermind groups and all sorts of things. I didn't have that support squad set up, and that's something that this is one way to cure that loneliness, is to create a support squad. I mean, you're already creative. You've already done a shit ton of stuff in business that is creative, and you're likely this business is a creative outlet for you. And so what can you do to create that support squad and actually enlist people to support you and to share things with, to be able to bounce ideas off? One of those things is having a coach, right? Specifically having a coach that's going to push you and help you to show up better and guide you into creating those solutions, right? But not just a coach, also like an actual group. And one thing that I have that if you're not aware that I have is a leadership pioneer group. So I have a group of people that we meet once a month for usually about 75 minutes, and we go into breakout rooms on Zoom, and I give them, basically it's like a workshop style. Like I teach a short lesson, and then we go into actually mapping out on paper what that looks like for ourselves, and we talk it out with other business owners. And I put that out there because I had that same feeling. I was in a place back in the day where I didn't have that, and I want my clients to have that. So a lot of them that are in there are already my one-on-one clients. Some are not, and that's okay. Some people just start out there and they just love the fact that it's once a month and they can get a little bit of connection and not feel so lonely and isolated in this place of business ownership, right? So that's the first thing. The second thing to curing that loneliness in business is your ability to carve out disciplined self-care. Now, that is so incredibly important. I can't even tell you, and I touched on it yesterday, I believe, in this group. But disciplined self-care carved out every single day. The same thing every single day, or something that you truly enjoy that is not related to work or business that you can actually enjoy. So whether that's a bath every single night to wind down and reflect on the day and just chillax, right? Like we need to have that quiet time. And I don't mean like podcasts in your ear, like soaking up all the goods. That's learning, and yes, that's important too. But for you, in terms of feeling lonely, we have to remove ourselves even more from that isolation in the business and take ourselves and put ourselves in a place of enjoyment by ourselves so that we can soak up what it feels like to be not lonely by ourselves. Does that make sense? So to actually be doing something that we truly enjoy, whether it's a hobby, what maybe you do photography on the side, or you do woodworking on the side, or maybe you play music on the side, something that you truly enjoy that's a hobby of yours that is not something you're being paid to do. Something that you can go out, because I know many of you are as passionate as I am about my business and my coaching. You are in your business as well, but something that you're going to go out and do and create that self-care time, literally disciplined. And maybe it's not every day, but maybe I wouldn't go any farther than out once per week. So maybe it is getting with a buddy and playing music and just jamming out for a couple hours a week. Maybe it is I don't know, going out in the woods and hiking once a week for 2 hours and just like being out in it, right? And just getting out of the day-to-day, out of the busy work, out of all of the people pulling you in multiple directions, right? And just absorbing nature. So whatever that is for you, maybe it's going on a long frickin' swim, right? It's summertime, like get out in the lake, do an early morning swim. Maybe that's something you do on a seasonal basis. Like utilize the seasons, do things that you can enjoy right now. And that's it. Those two things. If you can master those two things, creating a support squad or hiring a coach that's going to push you, it's going to create that experience of like feeling like you're connected again, feeling like you're not the only one experiencing some of the loneliness and different things that come up in business ownership, right? I think that's really powerful. And then creating and carving out self-care time. That's so critical. Hi, Atif. Thanks for watching, my friend. Would love to hear what you think of that in the comments. If you are interested in our next Leadership Pioneer meeting, it's on the 4th of August. We do every first Tuesday of the month. And so if you're interested in that, certainly comment below and I can send you the login information. I always let somebody come in and test out the waters for the first time, but it is $39 a month for that. It's literally pennies, right? It's pennies, but the goal is to just really create a platform for people to be able to meet and get to know one another and other business owners and other professionals that are high level in their industry that want to take their leadership to the next level, right? I think it's really important to have that as a piece of your support squad and your support network, is working with people and getting to know people that you don't even know, but that are in the same boat as you, that you can start to resonate with. That's definitely critical. So certainly let me know if you're into that. Have an amazing week, guys. Enjoy the summer, and let me know how I can support you this week. Ciao.